So, I bought some books the other day, adding to my own library, my personal collection here. And normally I don't do like book haul videos because I just kind of don't really see the point of it. How much can I say? How much commentary can I offer on books that I haven't even read yet? But sometimes, especially when you're trying to grow a small channel, you got to reach out and grab the algorithm by the teats and milk that cow for all she's worth. And book haul videos do seemingly pull some numbers. So I'm gonna do one right now. So I bought three books the other day, three and only three, because these were all full price books and they were all over $20 a piece. So it came out to about $70 or so. So I was kind of reaching my limit price wise. I did check my uh, local Goodwill. Uh, Unfortunately, dry haul theirs because usually I can go to like the bookstore and then to Goodwill, and between the two maybe I can make a good haul. But like I say, Goodwill was dipping dry this time, at least for my taste. So got three books at the bookstore, which I'm gonna show you here and now. So starting off, we have I bought this book. This is the Modern Library's abridged edition of Edward Gibbon's The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, or I suppose the full title, The History of the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. Now, this is a very vaunted work. It is pretty much the um, preeminent work of history, literary history. Like, that's not to say a history of literature, but a work of history written in a very literary style. This is like this is the big one, and when I say big, I do mean big. It is freaking massive, and this is the abridged edition. Now, personally, I don't like abridgments. That's my personal taste or such that normally I avoid reading abridged books because I think the point of a book is to elevate the reader to its level and not to pull it down to the reader's level. But rules do occasionally have exceptions, and I think for me this might be that exception because the unabridged, the history of the decline and fall of the Roman Empire, is 6 or 7 volumes in length, and it's between like 3 and 4 thousand pages long. I don't know that I'm up for reading that. Like I said, this is the abridged edition, and it's how long is it? It is. I don't know exactly where exactly it stops. We're just going to say 1,252 pages. That is a freaking doorstop of book. So, like I said, the unabridged thing runs like between 3 and 4 thousand pages. So they've cut it down to 1,252, and yeah, that's still a mountain. That is still a mountain. So, like I say, generally I don't like abridgments, but I'm going to make an exception with this. Um, so yeah, really, I probably should have read this sooner because it is such a renowned and influential work. So that was the first thing I bought was the Modern Library abridgment of Edward Gibbon's The History of the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, or as the title is abbreviated here, The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. That's book number one. Book number two is also one that I really should have read before now, and that is Alexis de Tocqueville's Democracy in America. I'm probably butchering that name. Um, but anyhow, Democracy in America, just a seminal work of political philosophy and one of the earliest and still one of the greatest, as I'm given to understand it, examples of uh, a perspective on America given by an outsider. As Alexis de Tocqueville or Tocqueville was a Frenchman who came to America and documented what he saw and kind of studied the inhabitants of America and our social and governmental structures and how we operate. and then wrote this book. And this book is also pretty sizable. It's pretty huge. But I really should have read this a long time ago, honestly. And I'm glad that I was finally able to pick it up, because it's not the most like thrilling thing ever, but I am interested to see what the author, I'm going to try to avoid butchering his name again, what the author has to say about America and what he bore witness to during his visit. So the second thing I bought was Democracy in America by Alexis de Tocqueville, or Tocqueville, however you say it. And then the third and final book that I bought was this book right here. It was just a three-peat of giant ass books. This book is Gödel Escher Bach by Douglas Hofstadter. I've been familiar with this book for some time. It won the Pulitzer Prize back in like the late 70s or early 80s when it came out. And this is another thing that I probably should have picked up a long time ago. But this book looks like it's going to be a challenge, because I picked this up more or less like sight unseen, you might say. I didn't really peruse it that much in the store, because I was like, I want to read this. I want to add this to my collection because it's a big, important book, or at least it's a big book. It'll look good on the shelf, right? So I didn't really flip through it all that much, but oh my goodness, this looks like it is going to be a serious challenge to read, because there is a lot of jargon and a lot of highbrow stuff in here that looks like it's going to be kind of hard going, perhaps. But I'm up for it. I'm aware that this is a book about like the mind and kind of philosophy of mind through a more scientific lens. But I'm up for that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. So that's the third book. And the last book that I bought was Gödel Escher Bach by Douglas Hofstadter. So those are the books that I bought the other day. I have no idea when I will get to these books. I don't know where they're going to fall on the TBR. But yeah, so it's my book haul that I made the other day. Let me know down in the comments whether you have read any or all of these books. I'd love to hear your thoughts on them, what I should expect out of them. And yeah, if you have enjoyed anything you've seen or heard, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, peace.